When Johan Cruyff took the reins as manager at the Camp Nou in 1988, the revered former Barcelona star began to build a team that would have a profound influence on the modern game. Cruyff's Barca of 93-94 became known as the Dream Team. Brazilian maestro Romário was recruited from PSV Eindhoven that summer to form a formidable partnership with Bulgarian Hristo Stoichkov. The pair led Barca's charge for a fourth successive league title, at the cutting edge of a brand of football that won admirers around the world.
It was amazing. Romário is, and always will be, one of the greatest strikers that exists in world football. The greatest. Inside the area, there's nobody better than him. Romário, Stoichkov and Laudrup. What a trio.
On a cold night in January 1994, Romário put in arguably his greatest performance for the club, scoring a hat-trick in a 5-0 demolition of Real Madrid in El Clasico.
It's incredible. The 5-0 in Barcelona, I played 45 minutes, I played the second half, and well, it just 1-0, then 2, and then 3-4, and then 5. And it was, well...
The 93-94 La Liga title was decided on the final day of the season, for the third year in succession. On that final day, Barcelona began a point behind leaders Deportivo. It was still 2 points for a win. So as Barcelona cruised to a 5-2 victory over Sevilla, their superior goal difference meant Deportivo had to defeat Valencia at home, or the title was returning to Catalonia. That match was deadlocked at 0-0, until news spread of late drama in La Coruña.
We were about to finish our game at the Nou Camp when a huge silence swept over the stadium. We didn't know what was going on because we were still playing the match.
Deportivo had been awarded a penalty, but it was saved, meaning the title was Barca's again on goal difference.
Football threw up two things that day. One was the joy we experienced at the Nou Camp. The other was the despair at the Hristo.
We dominated Spanish football over those 4 or 5 years. We broke the mould of Real Madrid, winning everything.
The summer of '94 saw the World Cup hosted in the United States of America for the first time. The opening ceremony was held at Chicago's Soldier Field, where a penalty miss by pop star Diana Ross would prove to be an omen for the tournament's climax. In a group game against Colombia, Romanian captain Georgi Hagi provided those watching with a goal worthy of the global stage.
I always tried to score from different positions. It made me immensely proud to play for my country and for the team closest to my heart. To play for the national team is my biggest achievement.
Events took a sinister turn as Colombia's ongoing drug wars spilled over into the tournament. After Andres Escobar's own goal meant the South Americans were knocked out, the Colombian captain was murdered in a Medellin car park 5 days later as punishment for their elimination. Argentina, meanwhile, were pinning their World Cup hopes on the controversially recalled national hero Diego Maradona. Their campaign started well against Greece. But shortly after the wild celebrations, Maradona had tested positive for banned substance ephedrine. The fallen idol was sent home in disgrace.
They treated me very brutally, but well, that was it. I had to pay. So I took it on the chin. And all the sacrifices I'd made came to nothing.
As ever, Brazil were under the global microscope. In their quarter-final match against the Netherlands, the Dutch levelled the score to make it 2-2, before Branco's extraordinary free kick swung the pendulum back in Brazil's favour.
From the qualifiers in 1993 onwards, the pressure was incredibly high, because we'd gone 24 years without winning the World Cup.
On July 17th, Brazil faced Italy in the World Cup final at the Pasadena Rose Bowl. 0-0 after 120 minutes, USA 94 would be the first World Cup to be settled from 12 yards.
Penalty shootouts are like a lottery. The manager asked who was up for it. I offered my availability, but unfortunately, I missed.
With Italy trailing 3-2, Roberto Baggio had to score.
I didn't know if I'd save it or he would miss. And what happened was, Baggio missed the goal.
Even now, I still can't explain it. I've missed other penalties because the keeper saved it, or because I hit the post. But I had never hit a penalty over in my life. It's almost as if, at that moment, I couldn't control what I wanted to do.
When Baggio hit it over, initially, we felt triumphant, but at the same time, relieved, knowing that our hard work had paid off and we'd achieved our goal of winning the World Cup.
In January '95, FIFA named Romário their World Player of the Year. His 5 goals the previous summer helped Brazil capture their 4th World Cup. For Barcelona, his 30 goals had made him the league's top scorer. With Romário part of a fearsome trio that included Michael Laudrup and Hristo Stoichkov.
Spectacular. Romário is, and always will be, the greatest striker that exists in world football. The greatest. Inside the area, there's nobody better than him. With all due respect, we've seen other great players in different generations. Müller in Germany, Johan Cruyff, Pelé, Van Basten, centre-forwards like that. But Romário is like nobody else. Inside the area, he's lethal. He gets the ball, and it's 1-0, 2-0, 3-0.
However, Romário fell out with coach Johan Cruyff shortly after and made the move back to Rio de Janeiro. Flamengo signed the superstar for a cut price $4.5 million, with fans lining the streets to welcome their hero home.